Once upon a time, actually 3 months ago, Elizabeth and Alexander Walker decided to expand their business in Germany. It was no ordinary business though. Just in the past year, it had given them access to a number of perks low and middle class people could only dream about. A 12-room apartment in London with a wonderful view to the polluted streets, their own brand of cars, and a personal driver named Jeremy. Life was great, with the exception of one little issue: a broken Dorex condom 19 years ago. Even though what happened in that rainy night is something you'd call an accident, the Walker family had great hopes for their son. Now, to make this adventure more personal, we are giving you the unique opportunity to name our main character. So many games out there lack in giving the player choices. But not this game. No, no. This is the unique adventure after all. You could spend the whole day thinking of a great name. I'm really confident in your creativity. But let me remind you, you aren't playing an MMORPG. Oh, for God's sake, trust me, nobody cares about the name. Just write something and let me continue with my story. Whoa! A truly amazing name. Bob it is. Right, where did we leave off? Ah, yes. The Walker family had great hopes for Bob. So Bob had to finish his studies in London. After all, his parents decided he'd make a great doctor someday. Passionate, caring, and responsible were just a small part of the huge list of adjectives his parents used to describe him. This is where our adventure begins. Just as our hero was going home, his drunk and enlightened mind came up with a brilliant idea. Why not visit his ex-girlfriend? Even better, why not do it through the fence? In this very second, all the sorrow in the world was of no comparison of what Bob felt. Still slightly intoxicated, Bob took a quick look around, only to realize that he was in an unfamiliar room. "I've been kidnapped," he thought. His thoughts, however, were interrupted by his need to drink water. At this point, Bob decided to get up by pressing the E key. Bob wondered whether he was still drunk or if the room had started spinning. Either way, he decided to move forward by pressing W. No. That doesn't seem right. No one could walk that easily with a hangover. Let's see. Due to the nature of all the alcohol he had just consumed, our hero had a very hard time coordinating his limbs. Perhaps pressing T will yield a different result. Look at him go! I'm sure his parents would be so proud in this very moment. Letting you move only forward might be awkward, so I'm throwing a whole set of controls at you. I want to show you how important Bob's needs are. So, wait a second. We need an adventurous song for this. Ah, that's more like it. I came up with an idea to ensure you'll take this seriously. If Bob doesn't drink water in the next 2 minutes, he will die. I know. You're probably getting a rush of adrenaline at this moment. But trust me, you have plenty of time. This also happens to be the perfect opportunity for you to take part in my survey. Do you prefer cats or dogs? But they hate you. If you woke up in a stranger's home, what would you do? This is a stupid decision. Last one, I promise. Tell me what your favourite colour is, and I'll let you know what it says about you. Security and money are an utmost importance. Aside of that, quite the boring choice. Thank you so much for participating in this important scientific research. Oh, and you should get on with your water mission. The line that separates us from the rest of the animals is their food. We have something called manners. Bob understands that perfectly well, and he would rather die thirsty than make himself look like a man with no beliefs. This is why Bob refuses to drink straight from the tap. If only he had a cup. I want to show you how important Bob's needs are. So, wait a second. We need an adventurous song for this. Ah, that's more like it. I came up with an idea to ensure you'll take this seriously. If Bob doesn't drink water in the next 2 minutes, he will die. I know. You're probably getting a rush of adrenaline at this moment. But trust me, you have plenty of time. This also happens to be the perfect opportunity for you to take part in my survey. Do you prefer cats or dogs? But they hate you. If you woke up in a stranger's home, what would you do? At least you believe it. Last one, I promise. Tell me what your favourite colour is, and I'll let you know what it says about you. Your colour means... It means you are bold and sexually charged. Might want to keep that out of my game. Thank you so much for participating in this important scientific research. Oh, and you should get on with your water mission. so refreshing. Bob could feel a huge sensation of life going down his throat with each sip of water he drank. Now he could finally have a peaceful look around. Every piece of information about his whereabouts would be a blessing. Once Bob feels satisfied with the gathered info, he could leave the apartment. Oh, and you can move with WASD again. Don't need to thank me. Hold on. Bob forgot his shoes in the apartment. He should go back and put them on. Comfy. Don't answer. It isn't your phone. Just turn around and walk away. Was that door even there? Bob thought. Another choice. How quirky. Neurophysiology indicates that laughter is linked with the activation of the ventromedial prefrontal cortex that produces endorphins. With that being said, I hope you're ready to have some fun. I'll go easy on you. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Didn't expect that one to go so well. Whoever invented knock-knock jokes should get a Nobel Prize. Okay. Next one. What do you call cheese that is not yours? Stolen. This one is funny because the original joke says nacho cheese, and you expect it to go that way. But my jokes are always a step ahead. You could write that one down, but if you only have a broken pen, I guess that's kind of pointless. Oh, did you hear about the two guys that stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. My next joke had something to do with amnesia, but I don't remember how it goes. Guess I'll skip it then. This one is good. Listen. Is your refrigerator running? Yes? Good. I will see you at the refrigerator race tomorrow. Oh, and did you hear about that guy who got hit in the head with a can of soda? He's lucky it was a soft drink. I was passing a shop the other day, and it had a sign that read, "Broken puppets for sale. No strings attached." If you ever get cold, just stand in the corner of the room for a bit. It's usually 90 degrees there. I want to get a job cleaning mirrors. It has just always been something I could see myself doing. I also used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. All right, last one. There were 3 tomatoes, a mum, a dad, and a son. The son lagged behind and fell splat on the floor. His dad yelled to him, "Ketchup, son!" I guess I'll just go to sleep now. It comes natural to me. I could do it with my eyes closed. You've been lovely tonight. Thank you. Wait. Go back and stare at that canvas. There was a big decision in front of Bob now. In the first scenario, Bob finds a very important object somewhere in this house. This mysterious item is extremely vital for our hero to find his way out of this building. In the second scenario, the region responsible for all the decision-making in Bob's brain malfunctions, making him somehow similar to a monkey. Or in other words, he leaves without finding the important object. Determined to see the outside world once again, Bob has proven us that he's capable of carrying out commands flawlessly. Perhaps Bob was actually destined to join the army. Welcome to the room. It is an amazing 3D first-person narrative-driven adventure trial and error escape game. In this amazing 3D first-person narrative-driven adventure trial and error escape game, you have to find a way out of this room. You can start by looking in the drawer for a key. Perhaps I've put it somewhere else. I meant perhaps someone had put it somewhere else. All right, this is very important. Now stop whatever you're doing and listen. Above the drawer, there are 2 cupboards. The key unlocks both of them, but it will break after opening one. You know, game logic. Do not question it and glue your ears to my voice. You, Bob, you need to... No, you have to open the left cupboard. It is your only chance of getting out. I should have checked this room before you walked in. This is a catastrophe. First the key, and now this. Someone must have pranked my story. Well, I myself am out of ideas here. Everything has clearly changed. But it is an escape room after all. There must be a way to escape it. Try looking around and see if you can find something. Oh, thank God that worked. I thought Bob was stuck in that room forever. That would have been atrocious. I had to change the unique adventure so it revolves around a simple room. Can you imagine? That would have been a severe disappointment. Not just for you, but for me as well. I mean, I've been carefully preparing this experience of yours, and messing up in such a stupid way could have ruined everything. Great job, Bob. In front of Bob was the biggest challenge he has faced so far. You should grab something to write on for the next part. I'll wait. Just press E when you're ready. Oh, and just to make sure this goes according to plan, would you kindly stay still? Good. Ahead lies a very complex system of corridors. In order for Bob to safely traverse through, he has to go left, then twice to the right, once again to the left, then straight forward, and finally to the right. If Bob, for some crazy reason, forgets the instructions, all he has to do is press V. Bob seemed to have inherited his great-grandmother's memory. Left, right, right, left, straight, right.
Another huge screw-up for Bob's list. He must be so used to them by now. After all, the whole world hated him. Bob. If it wasn't for my ability to teleport you around, you would have ended up having lots of piercings. I really thought this would be an easy task for you. A set of spot-on instructions that you just had to follow. Such a disaster. As the elevator descended towards freedom, Bob. Yeah, that's it. Bob felt a strong sensation of relief. But a huge black screen appears and abruptly ends the demo here. Roll the credits.